It is the tradition at Bergen that a GED recipient speaks on behalf of the class to share their message with us today. It is my privilege to introduce the 2007 valedictorian, Linda Crar.
Thank you. I can't believe I'm here. First of all, I would really like to thank my husband Marty, my daughter Yona, my daughter Miriam, and my friend Pam who's here tonight, and Leah who's in for Israel. And without your love and support, I would not have been able to be here tonight, so thank you, I love you. I also would like to recognize my instructor, Liz Murkowski. I hope that sometime when the going gets rough, you will remember our class, and I really want to thank Mary Johnson Rivera, because she doesn't only give the blessing, she truly is the blessing. And to my fellow classmates, you are an inspirational bunch, and everybody has a story, and so you wrote the book. You really wrote the book. I really have to wear this thing, don't I? I began my GED test essay with the words, "I am an autodidact." I described my journey as an outsider and a fighter, a self-taught musician who learned more about humanities on the floor of my parents' house in front of the hi-fi than I did almost anywhere else. For my literary outburst, I was awarded a perfect score on the essay and the invitation to stand here tonight. I'm really humbled. I'm still an outsider, and I still have the fight in me. At the not-so-tender age of 48, I still have a passion to learn, to love, to experience, to live. To those who say your hair is gray, you've had your best years, your race is run, make room for the new ones, I say, do not go gentle into that good night. I'm back in the classroom after a short break of 30 years, taking my Fine Arts Associate's degree in music here in Bergen, here at Bergen. There is no place on earth I would rather be right now than right here. I dedicate this very exciting chapter of my life to my parents, who were Holocaust survivors from Poland, who ultimately came to Toronto, where I was born and where they died. They tried to give me a good education, and they really did try. But in the ghetto of Lodz, Poland, Dad eluded the Nazis until his arrest and transferred to the Auschwitz death camp. And although he was completely illiterate until the day he died, a few months ago, by the way, it was his street smarts that kept him alive in the camps. He was fluent in 6 languages. My mother was self-taught. Her formal education ended when the Nazis took over Poland and shut the Jews out of the school. She spent 6 years in Siberia, in jails, and on various odd jobs. But she loved Shakespeare, and she loved good American movies, and she walked hours to the library to sit with a good book, even if she had to read it in her adopted language of Russian. Like Dad, she was fluent in many languages. With that gene pool, only opportunity, time, and God would bring me around to the realization that I have to continue where they left off, no matter how old I am. So, if you see me here in the halls, know that I'm carrying with me not only the weight of my textbooks, but also the responsibility of making good on my parents' legacy. I do this for my family, and what I do for my family will ultimately be the legacy that people like us leave to society. So, happy birthday, Dad, and thank you.